All right, so everybody, this is question number 3 out of 8.3, and we're trying to see if we can figure out a couple of things here, y'all. So it says, a force of 152 pounds makes an angle of 80 degrees 48 minutes with a second force. The resultant of the two forces make an angle of 35 degrees 6 minutes to the first one. Find the magnitudes of the second and of the resultant. Okay, so look, y'all, we already know the value of this side here. What we're trying to find is we're trying to see if we can find that value, and we're trying to see if we can find this value here. So y'all, I want you to notice the way the diagram is drawn, we have a parallelogram. So y'all, if I wanted to find this side, we could find that side and it'd be the same thing because opposite sides on parallelograms are the same. Okay, so y'all, first thing I want to know is, could I find the measure of angle ABC? Okay, so ABC. If I wanted to find that angle, y'all, I could do that by finding this angle right here, because corresponding angles have the same value. And the fact that we already know this value here, y'all, is going to make this part pretty simple, right? So we know that the whole thing is 180. So y'all, I'm going to write that as 179 60 minutes. And we're going to subtract that 80 degrees 48 minutes from it. And that's going to be a 2, and that's a 1, and that's a 9, and that's a 9. So this angle right here, y'all, is 99 degrees and 12 minutes, okay? Now, the other thing I want us to find, y'all, I want us to see if we can find that angle right there, okay? So the way we could find that angle, y'all, is we could add up all the sides together, or all the angles on the inside. So my 35.6, so let me take 99.12. Let's add 35.6. That's 18. That's 4. 134. And again, y'all, if we were to say, look, what is 180? I'm going to write it as 179, right? 60 minus 134, 18. I'm going to borrow again. Let's see, that's 2 and that's 4. That is 5 and that's 4. So this angle here, y'all, is 45 degrees, 42 minutes, okay? All right, now let's see if there's a couple things we can find. Y'all, I want to find the measure of angle of side BC, okay? BC divided by the angle that's across from it, or the sine of the angle, right? Sine of 35 degrees 6 minutes is going to be equal to 152 divided by the angle across from that, which was my sine of 45 degrees, 42 minutes. So my side BC should be 152, sine of 35 degrees 6 minutes, divided by sine of 45 degrees 42 minutes, okay? So y'all, I'm going to take my calculator so that I can do this calculation, okay? And so we'll get my calculator here. Let me clear everything. I'm going to type in 152 sine of 35 degrees plus 6 minutes, right? So that's 6 over 60 divided by the sine of 45 degrees plus 42 over 60, okay? And y'all, I'm going to convert this to a decimal. I'm coming up with 122, y'all. So for my value for BC, coming up 122, okay? Now, y'all, we're going to try to see now we can find the measure of angle, or side AC. So AC divided by the sine of that angle, which we came up to be 99 degrees 12 minutes, should be equal to, again, 152 divided by the sine of 45 degrees 12 minutes, right? So my sine AC, y'all, should be 152 sine of 99 degrees 12 minutes divided by sine of 45 degrees 12 minutes again. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so again, y'all, I'm going to take a picture here to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, let's come back here. So y'all, what I have now is a 152 sine of 99 degrees plus 12 minutes, right? So 12 over 60, okay, divided by sine of 45 degrees and 12 minutes again. Oops. Parentheses 1, 2 over 60. And y'all, I'm coming up here with 211. And that should be my side for AC. Okay. You got any questions? Let me know. I'm happy to help.